Today, we wish to take a few minutes to focus on the regeneration cycle of steam condensing engines and pumped energy as it relates to a resource recovery operation. The Recovery 2.0 system is an innovative approach to manage the treatment of residual waste materials, in a sustainable method by treating waste as a resource, while assisting with the world's demand for clean water and clean energy by using thermal reduction. Within the Recovery 2.0 process, we have focused a great deal of effort on energy recovery in an effort to manage the energy continuum while attempting to maintain a balance or equilibrium with our environment. One of the primary goals of a recovery operation is the conversion of waste water and brines into clean usable water. Traditionally, the thermal reduction method of water purification has typically been regarded as an energy-intensive approach that consumes fossil fuels and may create undesirable emissions. Our approach takes a fresh look at this age-old challenge. While the concept of extracting energy from steam is not new, our technique may use a novel sequence of procedures to achieve a circular sustainability. The rapid and continuous conversion of steam into clean liquid water may utilize a steam condensing engine to produce both water and generated energy. By operating steam condensing engines that are based on the original Newcomen concepts, we take advantage of both gravity-augmented energy and phase change forces. A gravity weight offset balance beam may be used to draw steam into the engine cylinder chamber, by raising a piston. When the gravity balance beam reaches the bottom of its stroke, and the piston reaches the top of its stroke, this triggers the charging of the cooling jacket. The rapid heat exchange between the hot steam in the cylinder core and the surrounding cooling jacket invokes a phase change of the steam into liquid water, as the temperature pivots below the 100 degrees Celsius threshold. The reaction of the phase change of steam into liquid water creates an intense volumetric ratio reduction of an estimated 1,600 to 1. This temporary low pressure inside the cylinder allows the outside atmospheric pressure to force the power piston down to the bottom of its stroke. As the piston is forced downward, it pushes on the liquid water as an output. This now positions the gravity balance beam at the top of its stroke, which resets the gravity weight offset, ready to begin the cycle over again. The ideal temperature of the incoming steam is under 120 degrees Celsius and the temperature of the output of hot water is in the 90 degrees Celsius range. By pairing two steam condensing engines together to operate at an opposing stroke rhythm, you may achieve a continuous steam to liquid water conversion process. While successfully condensing clean water, you also are simultaneously generating a side stream byproduct in the form of gravity pumping energy. The harnessing of this pumped energy may allow for the conversion or the use of water pumping, air compressing or CO2 compression. In the Recovery 2.0 system, our preference is to generate compressed air to a pressure in excess of 10 bar or greater. The generation of compressed air creates a byproduct or side stream in the form of heat. This heat may be extracted from the compressed air and stored in a hot bank for use at a later time. It is possible to generate heat in the temperature range of 300 degrees Celsius to 500 degrees Celsius by compressing air. The pumped heat storage from the hot bank may be used to operate various types of heat engines to create rotary motion or potentially generate electricity. Our preference is to exchange the heat to convert wastewater into steam. The extraction of heat from the compressed air leaves you with an ambient temperature reservoir of high pressure air that may be dispatched on demand. The controlled release of the compressed air in measured increments into the steam condensing engine cooling jacket allows for the rapid expansion cooling effect to occur. This extracts or exchanges the heat from within the steam cylinder core and results in the expansion of the compressed air inside the cooling jacket. The heat is rapidly transferred from the steam in order to facilitate the expansion requirements. The expanded air is harvested through a turbo machine, a turbine or an expander screw device, typically to generate electricity. But the option exists to convert the harvested energy into additional pumping or compressing activities. The two working fluid pipelines do not intermix. The steam-water pipeline remains separate from the compressed air pipeline, but there is a critical interaction or heat exchange between the two. So as an overview, it may be possible to generate desalinated or clean water without the consumption of fossil fuels or electricity and also without the generation of CO2 emissions. This opens up the potential for a fresh outlook on energy generation or on what we refer to as short-cycle regeneration. We intend to discuss additional facets of the energy recovery sector at some point in the future. Until then, please feel free to contact us at your convenience. Recovery 2.0 is a project developed by Waste.net, in an effort to reinforce our belief that as rational human beings, we must accept the ultimate responsibility to leave future generations with a safe and sound environment, and a world that has not been depleted of its resources. Please feel free to visit us today at www.waste.net.